Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time. Let's just say we've been having some serious issues, but enough about that. Let's get to this right here. I have another subscription haul for you. My Cocoa Daisy and my cloth and paper is on the floor next to me because they are in boxes. Yes, my Cocoa Daisy is in a box. I was just as surprised as you are. Well, let me take that back. Rewind. The April box is in a box. So you won't be seeing that one yet, but let's go ahead and get to what's going on right here. So we're going to go ahead and start off with with Cocoa Daisy. I subscribe to the insert subscription, so I just get the A5 inserts every single month. Nothing has changed, I don't think. I will say I did take a little sneak peek at the inserts for April, and something did change in that. So here we have a little journaling card, and this is kind of giving you a setup of what the theme is. Not gonna lie, not a big fan, but it's okay. So our quote says, every morning you have a new opportunity to become a happier version of yourself. And then you have, it always gives you like the tab. And then of course you have like an overview of the March calendar. And then you have the horizontal, like I'm going to call these like an overview of your week. I'm really bad about filling these out because I just don't have, you know, like a lot of things going on in my life during the week. And so things that are happening on the weekend, I kind of plan as I go, to be totally honest. So you get enough for the full month, one for each week. And then on the back, you have some grid paper, your little design here, and then your quote, you are closer than you were yesterday. And then you get to the horizontal weekly style inserts, I believe. Yep, I was right. Again, nothing fancy. They're always decorated. And then on the back you have a grid. Let me slide to the right. Slide to the right. So then you have your grid, and then you have like the dot on this side to where you can kind of pre-plan and jot some notes for every week. So I'm not going to go through all of those because those pages are the same. And then you get into the monthly section. So here you have like some notes where you can kind of jot down, pre-plan what all you would like to get accomplished that week, or I'm sorry, not that week, but that month, as far as like holidays, birthdays, whatever your heart's desire, you can make it your own. And then you go into the March layout. So for me, I use this as my pre-plan, and I'm so behind. Did I like show this already? Maybe I did. Guys, I don't remember, but we're already in March. Like, we're coming up like this week right here. So that's typically how I use this. I think everything else was just late, but we're going to keep going. So I use this as my pre-planning, birthdays, whatever, bills, all that good stuff. And then you have like an overview of the whole year. I tend to don't use this because I take these pages out like once the month is over. And then you get into your daily to-dos. You have enough for every single day. And if you are new to my channel, the way I use these is I use this as an overview for the entire week. So the first section here I use for my 2 businesses. And then the back half, you have like your 15-minute pickup, and then you have meals. And then you have your grid in the back. I use the back portion for my personal life, like films that I want to record for that week, any chores that needs to get done for that week, any errands I think I need to run that week. This is kind of like an overview of my personal life for the week. So again, like I said, you get one for every single day. And that is the inserts and my subscription for Cocoa Daisy. Next we have Caress Press, and I bet you this is April, but we're gonna see. I'm so behind as far as like, I used to keep really good track of like which month I'm in as far as my subscription. And yeah, this is kind of hard because my hand is not up to par, so I don't have like a lot of strength in it. And yeah, I'm struggling. Oh my gosh. You know what? We're not even going to do this because your girl is struggling here. Okay, so I'm in line. This is March. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to quickly just kind of move this around because I do like to show the full boxes first. I think she's like the only shop that I know that doesn't have her full boxes first. Interesting, but it's not a big deal. I don't mind. Okay. Ooh, so this is called Chillin' and Grillin', and this is the March mystery. This is really, really cute. It's a very anytime kit, great for the backyard, or if you're entertaining or just relaxing, having a barbecue. Those are goals for my backyard. Those are goals. Those are goals. Those are goals. But my backyard is not that big. But this is gorgeous. This is different. So here are your full boxes. And then you have, I think this is new, or it looks new to me. You have your fancy labels, a little bit, maybe a third box, and then your half boxes, and then you have your sidebar headers. And then you have more of your pattern boxes, the same sizes. And I think these are washi strips down here. And then I love that a lot of the shops now are including the the glitter headers within their kits. And then you have maybe like appointment labels and then some rounded boxes. This is definitely new and different. So then you have your flight tracker, your work trackers, your class trackers. I don't use any of this stuff here. And then you have your Monday through Friday ombre habit trackers, a heart habit tracker, some more. And these are very different. These are new. These are different. And then you have a few little boxes here that I use for check boxes and your movie marquee. And then you have your headers, your little things, and then you have some blank little things as well. I believe this is the full kit because of the headers. The essentials, yeah, this is the full because the essentials doesn't have this, I think, right here. I don't think it has this page. So this is why I have the full kit, because you guys know I love my headers. And when I have kits like this with these different odd colors, it's very hard to match up. And so that's why I choose to get this particular kit. And then you have an extra box here, which is really cute. And then your date dots, your bottom washi. This kind of gives me the vibes of like a kitchen floor. And then you have your date covers. And then we get some extra fashion girls, super cute. I love how she has the masks on there. And then we have some, I love these little square boxes. And then you have some heart check boxes, some flags, and then some fun deco to play with. And then we are back. So what this kit is missing is the ombre heart check boxes, which is okay. This will be suffice for me for my memory and for regular planning. And then we also get the extra strip of the washi. And then we also have the foil. And this is called Shimmer. It's like a silver shimmer. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Okay, so here you have you have the full sheet of the like overlays. It's like a sparkly type pattern. And then here you have a ton of the washi strips here, or the headers in that pattern, that glittery, starry pattern. And then you have a couple of heart headers, and then you have individual, like, these to me remind me of asterisks. And then you have your bottom washi, the two different ones that you can choose from. I think this is my favorite page. You have your scripts, and then you have your icons, and then you have a, down here, and then you have your date dots if you didn't want to use what she has, and then these little circle things are like reinforcers. And then these are, I guess, considered bougie boxes. I never use these, I'll just put them to the side. But I may try these in my memory spread, because I always have like a lot of space left over, and this would be great for that. So we may play with that. But that is my mystery kit for March for Caress Press. And these just came in, so I wanted to go ahead and open them, because I do like to open these on camera and give you guys my first impression. So that is my Caress Press. Now we would go ahead and take a look at Planning World. Again, this just came in as well. I'm actually thinking about discontinuing my membership for her, and I think I just picked up another subscription from Vanilla Paper Co., aka Sticker Bloom. So I am excited to see her kits. I think this is like my third one. Planning World does not give names, so this is D104, and I'm assuming this is for March. She don't really say. It just says monthly exclusive sticker kit, so I'm going to assume this is March. But I could be wrong too. Oh, I love when they cut this piece off. I love that. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at this page here. Very pretty. Very full of different types of floral arrangements. And then you have, and this is in silver foil, it looks like. And then you have your weekly tracker. So you can either use this in spring or summer. It also kind of has like some fall vibes to me with these little plants down here. Maybe transitioning going into fall. So that's an idea. And then I do like that she has these blank full boxes. It has, so basically it's, okay, this is interesting. So she gave you, okay, I see her. So she took this page and put an overlay over it, and then give you a different color weekly box. So you can actually create your own checklist, and that's kind of what I do sometimes. Or if I need to take up a lot of space, that's when I would pull in these type of boxes. And then the next page is, I would say almost foil, but it's not. So then you have like 3 sets of headers. You have the hearts, and then the bows, and then more hearts. And then you have some labels here, not foiled. And then you've got your foiled. I love how they are just like etched on the side. And then you have the boxes that have like the scalloped going at the top. And then you have some boxes just has like a touch of foil in the corners. And then this next page, you have some different elements here, circles and hexagons, bill-dos, habit trackers, and then more boxes. Again, this sheet here, I like how she has like the little strip at the bottom, and then she has this little strip here at the top. And then the next page, it is your bottom washi. So let me turn it this way so you can see the silver, pretty. And then you have some flags here. I love that, what's that look called? Oh goodness, I can't think, but if anybody remembers that, give me that look. Tell me in the comments below. And then you have the date covers, and then these little doily, I'm calling them doilies. They're like little doilies. And then you have these little flags that you can accent your pages as well. And then this page here, everything is foiled minus the the floral at the bottom. So this is different. You have all these different types of floral arrangements down here, and then you have a ton of the hearts. And then, I'm sorry, the bows, individual bows that I like to use as check boxes. So what I would do is I would take this here with this sheet here and put them inside of here and create my own little checklist. And then you have some circled icons. This one's this one looks like it's kind of messed up a little bit. And then you have some flags. And then the extra piece here is that you get more headers, like the scallop bows, and then you get this one little scallop here, and then these little corner doilies as well. So this is my Planning World March mystery. And then last but not least, it is my order from Cloth and Paper. So far, so good. I'm going to continue with the subscription. Like I said, I am going to let go of my Planning World. I haven't been like over the top excited about the kits. And I like to give a shop at least 3 to 4 months. And so since I decided to go ahead and switch over to Vanilla Paper Co., I'm going to go ahead and cancel that one. So you'll have, I think, one more of Planning World because I've already been charged for it. And then then you'll see Vanilla Paper Co. But on to Cloth and Paper. She gives you this journaling card to let you know what's inside. So let's take a look. So first you have this 8.5 by 11 journaling card that you can put in a frame and put on your wall. The key to success is to start before you are ready. So there's nothing on the back. And then I'm going to remove all of this, I think. Okay, let's see what we have this month. Okay, so here, let's see. Looks like we have some journaling cards. Cloth and Paper is really a bunch of different types of stationery. We get inserts, we get sticky notes, we get a little bit of everything, and it has that minimalistic look. So if that's something that you like, you definitely want to check out Cloth and Paper. So here you have, like for April, the little journaling card. And then you have these little individual journaling cards. Change is inevitable. Growth is optional. And then you have the April journaling card. And then you have like this wood look. I'm not even going to try to pronounce those. And then aspire not to have more, but to be more. So those are cute. And then next we have the circle sticky note. And this is this is called Neptune. I'm going to leave it in its package. You know what? Let me see if it's transparent. I can't tell if this is transparent or not. So let's take a look. Okay, so it's not transparent, which I like. I can't say that I don't like the transparency sticky notes. Maybe because I just haven't found a pen that will not smear. So I think my cousin said that they have one there that doesn't smear. I need to just pick it up. But this is just a regular sticky note, and this color is Neptune. And then you have a grid or dot grid sticky note. This is 4x3 and it's called Chateau. Again, I'm just going to leave this in the package. And then we have a lined sticky note, which I like. And then we have a graph sticky note. I may take a couple of those to work. And then you have some dashboards. Now, if I was going with like a black and white look in my planner, then these would be really great. I am going to save these because you never know. I may get a planner, or actually I have a pink one right now that I can easily just, you know, do like a pink and white or whatever. But so right now I won't be using these, but I can definitely use them later on. And then you have another journaling, another dashboard. And then you have a vellum. And then another dashboard structured. And then let's take a look at this. So this is like a task delegation pad. So let's go ahead and, okay, so here they kind of give you an idea, like all of your tasks, and then like priority, what's priority, what needs to be done, by what date. And then you have a non-priority, and then you have the due dates as well. So I do like that. I definitely am going to slide this into my planner, because this is something that I can like put a couple pages in for maybe like for my business, and then I can do one like and then have a sheet or two for like personal home stuff. So this I like. My rating overall on this box, if I'm being totally transparent, I would probably have to say a 5 out of a 10. Yeah, I say maybe about a 5, maybe a 6. Definitely I love sticky notes, so these will definitely get to use whether I use them at home or take them to work. The dashboards, I'm be honest, I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of the dashboards. I may go ahead and stick that in my planner, but I feel like it doesn't go with the theme that I have going on right now. I'm not going to get rid of these just yet, but these I'm just not like, I'm not a fan. And then this one here, I'm probably, again, it doesn't go with the colors in my office, but I'll save it. I'll save it because I think I got rid of the last one. So I will save this. And then the not the sticky notes, but the task delegate pad, or pages, whatever you want to call it. I do like this. I definitely can get some use out of this. And I'm excited to go ahead and slide this into my planner. So that is everything from my subscription haul from Cloth and Paper, Cocoa Daisy, Planning World, and then Caress Press. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not a part of my channel, hit the subscribe button because I love to have you. And until next time, guys, I will see you in my next video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.